I didn't know reverse homophobia is a thing until I experienced it last weekend. So my buddy was talking to this girl, very pretty, from New Zealand. Vibes were going good. At one point, he mistakenly called her Australian, so she decided to stop talking to him and start talking to me. I was trying to keep it friendly, I was being the little wingman to my bestie, and at some point we just got into an argument, and I used the quote, "Well, I'm gay, so I'm not even who you're looking for, so go somewhere else." And as soon as I said that, she completely switched her script. She went from hostile and mean and aggressive and like off-putting to like, "Oh my God, be my gay best friend." And I found this so repulsive and so unspeakably annoying. Like, I just had to tell everyone about it. Moral of the story is, if you can't be respectful to someone that you've just met without knowing a single thing about them, maybe you should stay at home.
I'm surprised you're just now learning about this. Like, I'm not surprised that this happened whatsoever. I've had people do this to me before, because at a time where I was feeding much more into my sexuality, I had a whole bunch of people come up to me and try to be friends with me, and some people that I thought were my friends at the time, all because they wanted that thing of, "Look at me, I got a gay best friend." And shocker, a lot of them are the liberal women. And so this is a good question for black people too. I'm gonna ask it to the black people as well. Do you get this? Do you get a lot of white liberal women who want to be friends with you? And to you, it almost seems inauthentic because they just want to be friends with you because you're black. Just so they can say that they have a black friend, that they have a gay friend, that they have a lesbian friend, that they have a trans friend, that they have a Hispanic friend, an Asian friend, a Native American friend, an Indian friend, an Arab friend. Fill in the blank, you know what I'm talking about, because I feel like anybody who's not white straight has experienced this before. People who are in the center and lean a little bit more towards the right, they're friends with these people because they genuinely have a good connection with each other and they want to be friends with each other. People on the left will be friends with certain kinds of people just so they can use that card. "Oh, well, I have a black friend. Well, I have a gay best friend. This, that, and the other thing." And it's one of those things where it's about the projection and it's about the forced diversity and all of that. It's wild. And then when you think about it, you're like, hey, wait. Maybe that's actually not a good thing, and maybe that actually might slightly be the R word that ends in cis. And you would be correct in thinking that it's the R word that ends in cis. Because it's just so wrong and toxic, and yes, I'm using that word like this because it's accurate on so many levels that it gets to a point where it's incomprehensible. Because why would somebody do something like this? Yet, we live in a society where people still do stuff like this, and apparently we still live in a society where people are just now finding out that there are sick and twisted people who do this. And I'm glad this guy rejected her, because that's what anybody should do. And so I'm telling you all right now, if you are in this situation, do not fall for it. They do not really want to be friends with you. Do not let them win, because all they want to do is have you as a friend so that they can get another woke diversity point.